Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, whatever time of day you have found me. Hi, I am Whitney, and I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I do 20-minute makeup looks. I love bright, colorful eyeshadow looks. I do neutral stuff. I try new things. They don't always work out, but I just love makeup and eyeshadow in particular, and I enjoy sharing it with like-minded folks who also like makeup. And since I'm doing it anyways, I record it. I am not a professional. I am not offering advice or telling you this is how you should do your makeup. You should do your makeup in whatever way and shape and color works for you. I'm just saying this is what I like and this is what I do, which apparently is put on way too much concealer to start my day. So typically I do my lids with my Morphe Filter Effect Concealer, which is what I did. I don't know why I blasted right to doing under my eyes as well, but I did. I am going to boop a little extra on this because I picked at it and made it worse. Okay. It's Christmas. I mean, it's not Christmas. It's Christmas season. God, my hair looks terrible. But it is Christmas season, and I am wearing these wooden Christmas tree earrings with little red decorations and these red circles. They're big, but they're super lightweight, which is nice. And I am going to attempt a green with red halo eye. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to be using the Nikita palette from Morphe today. Mostly because it has a nice red in it. I think there is another palette from Morphe that has a really good red in it. In fact, I got the palette specifically because of the red. It wasn't this one. It was one where there was 4 collaborators. I want to say it was a bigger palette, but it's buried under my lipstick, and I don't want to deal with trying to dig it out today. So we are going to make this work. So I've primed my lid, and I'm going to start with probably finding, actually, you know what, it's just going to be a super shimmery eye. So this has, well, let me test it. Yeah, this has like a darker green in it, but it is shimmery. This color is called Peacock. But that's what I got, so that's what we're going to use. Well, give me a second. Let me look. That's the blue one. Okay. Another Morphe palette. This is the 18B Make and Bang palette. Also has a dark green, so I think we'll use this one instead. It's pretty close to the color on my earrings, which is close enough to the color on my shirt. So it's from this guy. All right, so I'm going to start with the neutral color that's in here called Check Please. I'm just going to use this fluffy brush. It's a Magic Wand brush. I'm just going to dab. It's just, again, a nice little neutral color. I'm just going to get that in my crease to give me something to transition into and blend with. So just taking that all across my crease, because this is how I do. All right, this for Nikita. All right, so the green I'm going to use is called Got Paid. And I'm going to dib. It is pretty pigmented, so I'm going to just tap that around. Come in for a little more. I want to really try to build it up slowly versus just slapping on a bunch, because this is going to have a ton of fallout, and I don't want to deal with that if I can avoid it. And I'm just going to do my whole lid at this point, all the way into the middle or into the center, because I'm going to have to use some concealer to create the halo point in the middle here. So we're just going to do this. And then now that we've got that base laid, I'm going to start blending. Really work down into my lash line. It's such a pretty shade of green. Okay. That is dramatic. It's a really good color though. All right. Do the same thing over here. Just gonna start tapping this on, and I'm gonna build that color up nice and slow. A couple of tip taps at a time. And then once we lay that color down, we will start blending it out. All right, we're gonna start blending here. Okay, we're gonna leave that for now and move you aside. Let's put you away. And to do my concealer for my halo, I'm gonna take this flat filbert brush. I don't know why it's called a filbert. And I'm gonna take my, actually, yes, I'm gonna start with some of my Morphe concealer. A little bit on the brush. Do that. Okay. A bit more for the other side. Okay, we're gonna give that just a minute to dry out a bit. And while that happens, I'm gonna take this little flat magic wand brush. I'm gonna go back into that green. Look how big, that's like 2 little dabs. And you can see the little bit of fallout there. Just pat that around here on the center corner. Now, I am going to hopefully find what I'm looking for. I don't know, because apparently I am a crazy person. I thought I had a pot of white. There it is. It's just in the wrong drawer. So this is a NYX eyeshadow base. It is white. I'm going to get a clean brush though. Let's find, oh, here we go. This is a smaller version of the filbert. Nope, it's also just a filbert. And I'm going to take that in here and pat that down over the concealer. Probably could have just gone straight for the white instead of doing the concealer underneath, but I really wanted to make sure that it was gonna pop and not like just mix into green. just trying to keep a little bit of definition. My space here that I'm creating. Okay. You're going to mess with it too much and mess it up. Okay, so again, we're going to give that just a little bit of time to set. And while that does its thing, I'm just going to go on ahead and do some brows. This is my Brow Express from Maybelline in Auburn. I look like an absolute crazy person right now, but that's okay. So I'm going to switch over and do this side first. If you've been here before, you will know that I do not pluck, thread, wax, shave, tint, do anything to my brows. There are 2 of them. They are a reasonable shape, but they are very light, especially in the outer half. So I do like to fill them in because I like there to be a visible eyebrow, and I do like a little bit of a bolder brow. So maybe a little bit too much for some, but it's what I like. It looks really weird without the eyes finished. Okay, let's do a little bit more here. All right, so we'll probably come back to those once we've finished up here. So let's finish up here. Is this brush clean? Okay, so I've got a flat brush. This is from a Tarte palette, or it came free with my Tarte order. I can't remember. But either way, we're going to take this into the color Nicole, which is right there. Nice red. This is a really powdery eyeshadow. So I'm just tapping into it and then pressing it onto that white base. Hopefully without blending into the green too much. Still showing up a lot darker than I thought it would, but that's okay. Okay, now what I really want is something just kind of sheer to go over the top of that, to give it some shimmer. You know what? Not that. Where is it? We're gonna break out our Bridgerton palette, and we're gonna use this because it's very sparkly and it's also very sheer. So I'm just gonna use that same brush, even though it's gonna tint that. That little sparkle. Yeah, we're just gonna tap right over that. Beautiful. Okay. My poor fingers. That. Now we do need eyeliner. I am out of my Eyeline I Define pen. I had to throw it out. I'm so sad. But I do have my Eyeline I Define liquid liner from Juvia's Place that I'm going to use. I'm actually going to do this one first. Oh, my elbow hurts. Just trying to keep it nice and thin. And then the lash line. Okay. Mascara is the Maybelline Fireworks. Bottom row. Okay. All right. We are going to go on ahead and do our under eye before we conceal again, just to mitigate any fallout. And I'm just taking that dark green. I wish I would have waited a minute for my mascara to dry, but that's okay. Too late now. Okay, we're going to try to clean this up a little bit. So we're going to start with some foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Foundation. It's a little stick that I bought to try, and now I wear foundation every day, I think. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I typically don't. This is actually a very light foundation. Very, very light coverage. But it does feel nice on my skin. Try not to smudge my brows. All right, we are going to come in with some additional under eye concealer. Because we need it today. All right, we're just going to use this Morphe brush to just kind of do that. Dip, dab, dip, 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 dab. Inner eye. Getting quite heavy with the makeup today. Eye makeup always, face makeup very rarely do I get this much on. Okay, we need some blush. Now, what did I do with it? I just used it yesterday. Where did it go? I'm looking for my Hot Shot liquid blush from Morphe. It's not here. Where did I put it? Well, this is a sad day. I put it in the wrong drawer. Oh, it's just got pushed way to the back. I was about to be pretty upset. Oh, and I dropped my powder. Okay, so this is a nice red color, so why not? And then we will take our blush that we have here. to be powdering over this, so it will tone it down a lot, but I do tend to wear fairly heavy blush because I am on camera on Zoom most of my days, so I like to have a little color on those so I don't look like a desk zombie. All right, my Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me Foundation. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm over time. So this one's taking me a little bit more than 20 minutes. I did spend like a minute looking for my blush though, so we'll take that. Just because I can, I'm gonna go on ahead and throw red lips on. This is the Perfect Red from Juvia's Place. And it was just the first one I grabbed. No particular reason I chose this one. It is a really good red and a great lipstick. Trying to see. I think it's from their Matte Velvets collection. Check them out if you haven't. If you haven't tried Juvia's yet, do. Okay, that's it. I'm done. There's the eye. And the earrings. The festiveness. So with the lights off. All right, that's it. Okay, I am over time, so I'm going to get off here, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and have a good day. Bye.